All right, intuitive Black Sheep Collective, back with another intuitive message on today. Let's get into this message, okay? A humiliation ritual has backfired, okay? Now they are exposed and embarrassed, all right, for coming up against you. Okay. All right. So here are the cards, okay, that jumped out for us, okay, for this message today. All right. Okay. All right. So there is a ring leader here, okay, in this whole humiliation ritual plot that backfired, okay? And I'm picking up on a parental figure, okay? Somebody that's very forceful, they're controlling, they do not take no for an answer. They do not respect boundaries, okay? They will step all over your boundaries, okay? All right. You try to have boundaries with them, they're going to push and push and push, okay? They will not take no for an answer. They will force themselves, in your life. They will find a way to try to keep inserting themselves and interfering in your life, okay? All right. Okay. And so this parental figure that was the ring leader here, okay, was able to gather up some karmic friends, okay, in your life behind your back, okay? Some of these friends, you already knew that they were karmic, okay? And so you cut them off and left them in the past, and you were no longer in contact with these ex friends, okay? And some of these friends were fake friends, okay, that were currently in your life, smiling in your face, okay, as if they truly cared about you and if they were truly your friend, okay? But they absolutely were not. Very fake, very surface level, okay, in secret competition with you, okay? And this parental figure, karmic parental figure, okay, went behind your back and made these karmic friends, karmic ex friends, and fake friends, okay, their allies against you, okay, gathering any kind of information from these karmic ex friends and fake friends that the karmic parental figure did not know about you themselves, trying to pick them apart for any information and using them to just spy into your life and bring back any type of information, okay? And use them to kind of put bugs in your ear, give you bad advice, and just kind of nitpick with you, okay, and pick you apart. So it was kind of like they were using them, okay, to abuse you by proxy, okay? All right, okay. And so the way that this karmic family did this, okay, these karmic parental figures did this, they actually paid people, okay? They gave people finances, all right? Almost like a bribe to go up against you. Something like, hey, they needed their car payment paid this month, or they needed an electric bill paid this month. Okay. Things of that nature. Okay. This karmic parental figure ringleader would say, oh, hey, I got you. You need help with that? I got you. Okay. And then once they've done that, all right, now they feel like the fake friends, karmic ex-friends, owe them something. Okay. And that's how they would then say, well, I need you to do this towards the Intuitive Black Sheep Collective. All right. Okay. All right. And so the individuals in this group, because it definitely was a group that went up against you, all right, with this humiliation ritual plot that backfired, okay, definitely on a high horse, okay, all right. The karmic parental figure ringleader is someone that on the outside is loved by the community, seen as very stable, seen as upstanding. Okay, all right. They're in the church. Okay, presenting themselves as Christians. Okay, for the outside world to see, but behind closed doors, we know the truth about them. Okay. That's why we distance ourselves from them. Okay. And because we distance ourselves from them, they then came up with this whole humiliation ritual plot. Okay. To bring you back down to size and get you in line, because in their minds, you think you're too good to be around them. And they had too much pride just to concede and respect your boundaries and just let you go on about your business and just move on and separate from them. Okay? All right. So let's make some room here. Okay. And now that you are gone and you've been away from for some time, they are coming to realize that you were actually an important and key member of this family. Okay, even though they try to devalue you and deem you as worthless and unworthy, they are feeling the loss, of you, okay, and your energy, okay? Okay, because you did bring a different energy to this family because you were not like them, okay? You had the ability to uplift, okay? All right. And so your good, high vibing energy would fuel them on. Okay. And they're seeing that without that, that is definitely a big missing piece. Okay. They are just not able to operate as well as they did before. Okay. They're not able to hide behind that mask as well. Okay. That mask has, really completely slipped at this point. Okay. And they are being exposed, all right, for the absolutely just hateful individuals that they are. Okay. Okay. But, okay, Even though this humiliation ritual, okay, plot may have shaken you a little bit, it did not break you, okay? This has cleansed away all that negative energy and those negative, toxic individuals, okay, and hidden enemies in your life, okay? It is cleaning them all out, okay? And this is causing you to heal, okay? You are going within and seeing your true beauty, your value, and the gifts that you have to share with this world, okay? All right. So there's a need for you to continue to make the most of every open door. Okay. I know you have been through much, and this humiliation ritual was a lot. Okay. It caused you to fall to your knees. Okay. Because they tried to publicly embarrass you. There was a whole smear campaign. They slandered your name, they lied on you. Okay. Some of you, they even try to interfere with your job, okay, in hopes that you would be fired, okay? This whole humiliation ritual attempt was to break your confidence and get you back in line, okay? All right. Okay. Hoping to throw your mental health off, okay? So that you would react, okay? So that they could provoke you into publicly reacting, okay? Coming off as mentally unstable, and they could point the finger and say, "Ha, see, it's them, okay? They've always been the problem. They have anger issues." But you stood your ground, okay? And you did not stoop to their level. You didn't feel the need to go back and forth with them publicly, okay? You just came back and you presented receipts, okay? You started telling your story and your truth about how these people have treated you in this situation and over the years, but you came with proof, okay? But there's a need to continue to make the most of every open door, okay? All right, I know this last round was tough with this humiliation ritual that they attempted, okay? But you keep going, you keep pushing forward, okay? Keep striving, keep working towards your goals, okay? All right. And so these individuals right now are just having a lot of negative ruminating thoughts, okay? They're trapped in their heads, okay? It's a a self-imposed isolation because now they're embarrassed, okay, because you've been speaking up, but with proof and receipts about what they did behind the scenes and how they've been treating you for years, okay? So now they're embarrassed, okay, and they're isolating themselves from the community, okay? Not really wanting to go out, avoiding people's phone calls, all right. Not wanting to answer any questions in regards to you because people are coming back. Oh, but I thought you said this about the intuitive Black Sheep Collective. I thought you said that about the intuitive Black Sheep Collective. Okay. That's not what we're seeing here. Okay. So, what's going on here? What's the truth? They're not wanting to answer any questions or clear the air about anything. They're very embarrassed. Okay. So now it's like a self imposed isolation where they're kind of just staying close to home and really only socializing, with the people in their own households. Okay. All right. So very, just negative thoughts, overthinking, ruminating. Okay. All right. Just kind of worried about what everyone else is thinking about them. Okay. Okay. And at this point, they feel like they've exhausted every avenue of trying to come up against you, to destroy you, try to break you, try to humiliate you. Okay. They feel like they've exhausted every avenue. Okay. All right. And they wanted to break your self-confidence. Now theirs is broken, okay? Because people are seeing them for who they truly are. The community is judging them for how harshly they went up against you, okay? For lying on you, for slandering you, okay? All right? Unjustly. It was uncalled for, okay? And people are judging them harshly. They've been exposed. People know that they are deceptive. People are walking away from them. People do not trust them. Okay. All right. And I feel like you all need to tell your story about how this karmic family, this karmic group came up against you, okay, with this humiliation ritual, okay, that backfired, and now they are exposed and embarrassed. You all need to tell your story, tell your testimony, tell what you experienced growing up in this karmic family, okay, in order to bring awareness to narcissistic being raised in narcissistic family, sociopaths, psychopaths in your family, as parents targeting you, okay, and singling you out, okay? Tell your story, okay? And this will bring you financial abundance and prosperity, okay? All right, whether you write a book or you tell it on a social media platform, okay? This is going to bring you some abundance, okay? And some financial blessings, okay? All right. So that's another reading, Intuitive Black Sheep Collective. All right. Thank you all so much. Okay. All right. Until next time, Intuitive Black Sheep Collective.